Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. It's a good afternoon here. Okay, this is past 12 and in Nigeria it's past 6 p.m. Good afternoon, please. Kindly help me pass this show around. Share to your contacts. Share. I'm not going to stay that long. I'm not going to take much of your time. Yeah. Okay. I've been looking for a day like this, a time like this, concerning Lanre Omiyinka Baba Ijesha's case, and particularly Yomi Fabiyi involvement in it. And like I told Yomi yesterday, that all of you celebrating Baba Ijesha or dancing for him or bullying people because of Baba Ijesha all these years is just because Baba Ijesha did not tell you the truth, right? And some of you may know the truth and you don't believe it. And the main thing why all of you are celebrating or dragging people is just because Iyabo Ojo involved in it. When they say someone that always fights for minor rape or fights for bullying women is Daton. Just Daton. That lady has been doing excellent job. And she has been dealing with hundreds of thousands of cases every week. But none of you can go and cross her. But you can cross Iyabo Ojo. Princess is the adopted mother of the so-called girl involved, right? Let me tell you, I told you yesterday, Yomi Fabiyi, although I won't say you insulted me, you disrespect me. Because you used to be my very, very loving and close son before. And you call yourself an activist. And you know the right thing. You don't say because you are having a grudges with somebody. And that person is standing for the truth. And you have to be against that person because that person is standing for the truth. That doesn't make you an activist. It doesn't make you an activist. And you know that what you are doing, supporting Baba Ijesha, if you do it in the Western world, you yourself will be in problem. We are having similar case that involve the who is who in this country I am today. That nobody knows what will end it. If you are a supporter of somebody who committed such an offense that Baba Ijesha committed, that is making you an enabler. That is to say you can even plan or set up those minors for such a person. You can even, quote me, if you can be behaving the way you are behaving and you have traveled wide breadth of the world. But just because somebody that you don't want to hear a name is involved, that is why you're doing what you're doing. And you and Iyabo used to be very, very close before. Although you don't belong to Odunfa caucus, but you are always there. That used to be your secondary caucus. You were with is it Baba Suwe at Abeokuta Street by Bola, but you're always at Odunfa. And you and Iyabo, remember when Iyabo wanted to open a first house, you get involved in the setup preparation so much, you are so close. But no matter what, if your enemy is doing something good or is fighting a good cause, Don't say because that person is your enemy. Do the right thing. And I told you that God is blessing you. God is doing all this for you. Not because you know how to do it, so Yomi. I'm saying it again. Not because you know how to do it. You can abuse me. You can abuse me. But you know that if you abuse me, it's going to be a big problem, right? You used to be my son, as I said. And I used to love you. But what I detest most in my life is when we see that this is the right way, just because of somebody we hate with passion is going that route, and we know that's the right way, we will derail. Then we will start to persecute that person because we just hate that person. Life is not like that. And for all of us, life is not like that. Because there's going to be a day, this is how everything will be. Right? I told you, Yomi, that what you are gaining now is not your doing, no. It is what Yomi did down for you. Because your mommy was a prayer warrior, a very gentle woman, a fighter. The woman, your mommy stood on the right till the last day. She stood on it. She stood on that rock, and she used to fire prayers for you, our children. Most especially you. You confess it by your mouth. Right? So that is what you are gaining. And I beg you to do something that your children will gain in the future. Do something. Emulate your mom. Do something that your children will gain in the future. Right? This life is vanity upon vanity. Right? Àtúbọ̀tán. Àwọn ọmọ wa l'àtúbọ̀tán wa o. Àtúbọ̀tán wa àwọn ọmọ wa ni. So let's sow a seed that will germinate gloriously, positively in our children's life. You may be saying, oh, I've gone. No, my children should take care of themselves. It is not so. It is not so. Take it easy. Did you see what the Lagos State government put on social media now, Yomi? Nobody come in here, no. Did you see what they put out? You've been telling people, you've been lying to people about Baba Ijesha. Baba Ijesha himself knows that he committed that offense. I told you, tell Lanre Omiyinka, tell him that I said so. I said so. I Ashabi Olorisha. I said that he knows that he committed that offense, that he was sent to prison for. Because there has been a lot of similar cases. I could remember when I was in England. He knows this. Baba Ijesha used to be like a brother, very, very close to me. Very, very close to me. All my family, they know that when I was in Nigeria. Most of the artists that I got close with then, when they want to do any movie in Ikorodu when I was in Nigeria, I used to be the location manager. Even I will carry all my mommy's clothes for them to use as costume, and I never did collect a penny from anybody. Anybody that said he paid me money to get them costume while I was in Nigeria or location should come out and face me. I am a bona fide of Ikorodu. I will not go to my cousins or my uncles or my aunties that I want to use their house or I need their clothes to be used in a movie. They won't collect a penny from me. Why will I now collect money from you, my colleagues, when you need my assistance? The reason why I could remember a man is dead now, my jester, which most of you know. He nearly killed me then. Because he used to use location to eat them. But I am in Ikorodu, a bona fide of Ikorodu. And he is collecting money to give them location then. And he lives in Ikorodu. He cannot expect me that I'm a bona fide to be collecting money from the producer to use, which some of you know, and you, Yomi, you know, and Baba Ijesha knows. I could remember a production Baba Ijesha did there, that he used my mama's house as a location that everybody will come. I will bring out my mommy's clothes. I will bring out everything. Everybody will wear it. They will use it in the movie. Right? But Yomi, I told you. I said, don't put Baba Ijesha. I'm sorry. Is the network, the connections. Don't put Baba Ijesha in another problem. I told you, Yomi. Because when you start dragging people again, when Baba Ijesha himself knows this one, God just use it. You know, when God wants to use you and he wants to mold you, he will first of all break you into pieces. He will break you into pieces and remold you and shape you to what he wants you to be. I think that was what happened to Lanre Omiyinka. Because he has done series of this, most especially in abroad. Baba Ijesha, Lanre, you know this I'm saying. Most especially, you know a lot of one, me in particular, that I have begged people to cover for you. Most especially when I was in England then. Right? I have taken you to a house because where I was living then where I was living then with my senior brother cannot be conducive for you when you came to England. And I took you to a house then in England. You know what you did there to them. You know what you did. I have to be begging. I have to be begging because the husband of that woman is a well-known one of our big guys in the industry that reside in UK. And many, many like that, even in US here. And I told you, Yomi, the more you are dragging people that are fighting for the less privileged one, that are fighting for the oppressed minors, the more you are putting Baba Ijesha in more trouble. Because a lot of people will not be coming out with evidence. They will not be coming out with genuine. I could remember a girl that told her mom in England when it happened, said, Mom, look at that uncle, look at that uncle. See, you see what he did again. And her mom have to be telling her that, if not for the sake of our big mommy Ashabi Olorisha, just God has punished